40 years I set my clock to work. 40 years I knew my worth, by a title, by a name on a door. Now the alarm don't ring at 6 no more. My wife asked what I'd like for breakfast today. I realized I didn't know in every way. I built my life around a job, a role. Now I'm sitting here not knowing my own goal. The gold watch sits still on the shelf, and I'm asking, who am I now? Without the badge, without the how. The world once knew exactly what I did. Just a man trying to figure out what's hid underneath it all. Who am I now? The first few weeks felt like a vacation still. Then the quiet started climbing up the hill. Every empty afternoon, every open hour made me feel a little smaller, made me feel less power. My grandson asked me what I do all day. I fumbled for an answer, fumbled for a way to say that I'm still figuring it out, still learning what this new life's about. I picked up woodworking, something with my hands, something that don't answer to any demands, but my own patience, my own steady pace, found a little bit of my old self in that space. I ran into a co-worker from years gone by. He looked as lost as me, and I don't know why. It made me feel a little less alone. Two old workhorses, still finding our own way home. My son asked for advice on his career one day. I gave it gladly, found a brand new way to matter, to still be needed, still be heard. Turns out my worth was never in a title, just my word. So if you're standing at this same crossroad too, wondering what's left for you to do, know that you were always more than your career. There's a whole new chapter waiting. Have no fear. And I'm asking, who am I now? Without the badge, without the how. The world once knew exactly what I did. Just a man trying to figure out what's hid underneath it all. Who am I now? I built a birdhouse, gave it to my granddaughter, watched her hang it up, watched the water of pride well up in eyes I thought were done with feeling much of anything under the sun. I started writing letters to my grandkids now, things I've learned, things I've figured out somehow. Not for credit, not for any kind of praise, just to leave something behind from all my days. I started volunteering down at the school, teaching kids some old but steady rules. Found a purpose I hadn't planned to find, found a version of myself I'd left behind. My wife and I take walks most every day, talk about things we never found the time to say. Turns out retirement gave us something rare. Turns out it gave us each other, gave us care. So if you're standing where I stood a year ago, feeling lost, not knowing where to go, give it time. The answer isn't fast, but a new kind of purpose comes at last. And I'm asking, who am I now? Without the badge, without the how. The world once knew exactly what I did. Just a man still learning what's hid underneath it all. Who am I now? Who am I now? Who am I now? Still finding out, still learning how, still becoming, still growing. Who am I now?
The whistle used to blow at 6 each day. Half the town would rise and make their way down to the mill that fed us all for years. Now the parking lot's just weeds and rusted gears. My father worked that floor for 31, my grandfather before him, then it was done. One letter on the door one Tuesday morning, no drum roll, no bell, no kind of warning. They said the numbers didn't add up right, and the town went quiet and the mill went quiet. Main Street learning how to live on a diet of empty storefronts, empty dreams. Nothing's quite the way it seems when the mill went quiet. Half my friends packed up and moved away, chasing work in cities far away. The other half stayed here and made do, found new work, found a way to see it through. My uncle drives an hour now to a warehouse job, says it ain't the same, says something got robbed from men who used to build something with their hands. Now they just move boxes, following commands. The diner's still open though the crowd's grown thin. Miss Ruby still pours coffee with the same old grin. Says she remembers when the booths were always full. Says she still keeps hope and still keeps her stool. The high school football team plays to empty stands, half the size it was, but still that marching band plays the same old fight song, proud and clear. Some things about this town they still hold dear. I found my father's old hard hat in the shed, dusted it off, thought about the things he said. A job's not just a job, it's a piece of who you are. I understand that better now, understand it's not that far from true even now, even with the mill closed down. Some things don't leave when they shut down a town. So here's to the towns that lost their reason why. Here's to the people who refused to say goodbye, who stayed and built new roots in harder soil, kept on going after all that toil. And the town Main Street learning how to live on a diet of empty storefronts, empty dreams. Nothing's quite the way it seems when the mill went quiet. The old Union Hall still stands, though empty now. Sometimes old-timers gather there somehow, tell stories of the way it used to be. Keep the memory alive, keep it company. A young couple bought the old hardware store, turned it into something we hadn't seen before. A coffee shop with the original tin ceiling still there. Proof that new things can grow with old things if we care. Some new folks came, opened up a shop or two. Slowly, slowly something old made new. Not the same as it was, and that's alright. Change don't always mean you lose the fight. My son works remote from his childhood room, says this town's got space enough to bloom into something different than it was before. Says maybe quiet just means open door. So if your town's gone quiet too, don't count it out. Quiet ain't the same as giving up, no doubt. Sometimes the silence is just room to grow. Sometimes the next chapter starts out slow. And the town went quiet when the mill went quiet. Main Street learning how to live on a diet of empty storefronts, empty dreams. But we're still here, still holding to our seams. When the mill went quiet, still here, still standing, growing something new, still understanding. When the mill went quiet, still here. Still here, still here, still standing, growing something new, still understanding. When the mill went quiet, still here. The summers got hotter than the ones I knew. The winters don't freeze the way they used to. My grandson asked me why the snow won't stay. I didn't have an easy answer to say. I used to fish a creek that ran so clear. Now it's something different, something I fear my grandkids will only know from an old man's tale. A memory of a world that's starting to fail. I ain't here to preach, I ain't here to blame. I just think about what we leave the ground, what kind of world our kids are gonna find around them when we're gone, when it's their turn to stand. I wanna leave them more than empty land where we leave the ground. I planted trees I'll never see grow tall. Figure that's the least I can do after all. My father did the same for me back then. Guess that's how it passes, hand to hand to hand. I traded in my old truck for something new. Started to compost and started thinking through the little things that maybe add up some. Trying to leave more than I take, trying to become a little better steward than I was before. Trying to walk a little lighter through this door. My daughter teaches kids about the bees, says the little things still matter, still can ease some of what's coming, some of what's been done. Says every garden matters, every planted one. I remember when the fireflies lit up every yard. Summer nights weren't summer without them, and it it's hard to tell my grandkids what that used to feel like, hoping they still get some fireflies in their own life. The old farmers round here talk about the change, say the seasons don't behave the way. The range of what used to be predictable is gone, but they keep on planting anyway, keep pressing on. So here's to the ones still trying, still holding on, still teaching kids to care after we're gone. It ain't too late to change the way we live. It ain't too late to think about what we give. I just think about what we leave the ground, what kind of world our kids are gonna find around them when we're gone, when it's their turn to stand. I wanna leave them more than empty land, what we leave the ground. My neighbor put up solar panels on his roof, said it's a small thing, said it's just his proof that trying matters, even if it's slow, even if the big changes come from folks we'll never know. I sit outside more than I used to, just to see, just to notice what's still here, what's still free. The birds still sing, the garden still grows, reminds me there's still beauty, and it still shows. I don't have all the answers, don't pretend I do, just trying to leave a little better world for you, for my grandkids, for the ones who come behind, trying to leave a little more than what I find. So when my grandson asks about the snow again, I'll tell him true, I'll tell him where we've been, and tell him that it's up to him and me to leave the ground better than we found it, wild and free. So plant your tree, even if you won't see it grow. Do your little part, even if it's slow. The next generation's watching what we do. Let's leave them something worth holding on to. I just think about what we leave the ground, what kind of world our kids are gonna find around them when we're gone, when it's their turn to stand. I wanna leave them more than empty land, what we leave the ground, leave the ground, what we leave the ground, what we leave the ground, something worth passing down. Planting hope, what we leave the ground. I just think about what we leave the ground, what kind of world our kids are gonna find around them when we're gone, when it's their turn to stand. I wanna leave them more than empty land, what we leave the ground, leave the ground, what we leave the ground, what we leave the ground, something worth passing down. Planting hope, what we leave the ground, what we leave the ground, leave the ground, what we leave the ground, something worth passing down. Planting hope, what we leave the ground.
I said things to my brother I can't take back. Years of silence following that attack, of words I fired off in anger in my youth. Took me a decade to face the truth. I wasn't there enough when my kids were small.
chasing something that don't matter much at all. Now looking back, chasing status, chasing more. Miss the moments I can't get back, that's for sure. I used to run from the man I used to be, but I'm making peace with who I was. Not excusing it, just loving him because he didn't know then what I know today. Making peace with who I was, that's the only way. Making peace with who I was. I called my brother after 15 years apart. Said I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. He cried on the phone, said he'd waited for that call. Forgiveness came easier than I thought at all. I sat my kids down, grown now, told them true. Said I wasn't the father that I should have been to you. They said, Dad, we forgave you long ago. We just needed you to know it, needed you to know. I used to think that peace meant no regret. Now I know it means you carry it, and yet you let it teach you instead of tearing you apart. You let the old mistakes soften up your heart. I think about the friend I let drift away, too busy, too proud to call him back that day. He passed before I ever made it right. That one still visits me some lonely nights, but I've learned that peace don't mean you fix it all. Some doors stay closed no matter how you call. You just carry the lesson forward, let it grow into a kinder way of loving those you know. So if you're carrying guilt from years gone by, no, you don't have to let that old man die in shame. You can forgive him, let him grow into somebody wiser than he used to know. I'm making peace with who I was, not excusing it, just loving him because he didn't know then what I know today. Making peace with who I was, that's the only way. Making peace with who I was. I used to drink too much to feel less of the shame. Use substances to numb, to hide, to tame whatever it was I couldn't face at night. Grateful now I found a better kind of life. I apologized to my ex-wife just last spring, not to fix what's broken, not for anything, but to set down weight I'd carried far too long. She said, thank you, and that made me strong. I write a letter every year to the man I was. Tell him what I've learned, tell him just because he made mistakes don't mean he wasn't trying his best with what he had, with what he'd been taught, with the rest. My grandkids only know the man I am today. Patient, present, learned a better way. But I don't hide my past, I tell them it's alright to mess up bad and still walk
comes through the tears. I'm making peace with who I was, making peace with who, not excusing it, just loving him because he didn't know then what I know today. Making peace with who I was, that's the only way. Making peace with who I was. I used to drink too much to feel less of the shame, use substances to numb, to hide, to tame whatever it was I couldn't face at night. Grateful now I found a better kind of light. I wasn't there enough when my kids were small, chasing something that don't matter much at all. Now looking back, chasing status, chasing more, miss the moments I can't get back, that's for sure. I used to run from the man I used to be, but I'm making peace with who I was, not excusing it, just loving him because he didn't know then what I know today. Making peace with who I was, that's the only way. Making peace with who I was.
I count your pills out every morning now. Learned the schedule, learned exactly how much you need and when. Learned the signs, learned a language neither of us designed. The vows we said were young and full of hope, didn't know back then how much they'd help us cope. In sickness and in health was just a phrase. Now it's every single one of our days. Some nights I'm tired down to my bones, but I promised you, and I'm not alone. In sickness, I'm still here, I'm still true. Every hard day I choose you. In sickness, I'm still here. I help you dress some mornings, help you stand things I never thought I'd help you with my hand. Steady now for both of us. Somehow love looks different than it did, but it's love now. Our friends don't come around the way they used to. Some folks don't know how to sit with what we're going through, but the ones who stayed, they stayed for good. Taught me who really loves you like they should. I miss the woman who could dance all night, but I love the one who's fighting this hard fight. Same eye, same laugh on your better days. Same love, just wearing different, harder ways. I found a support group, other spouses just like me. Learn that this exhaustion doesn't mean I love you less, you see. Learn that I can love you fully and still ache. Learn that both are true for both our sakes. A daughter helps out on the harder weeks, learning early what real devotion
others helped create. So if you're caring for someone you love this way, know it's alright to grieve the change, okay? To miss what was and love what is both true. Both live inside the tired heart of you. I promised you, and I'm not alone. In sickness, I'm still here. I'm still true. Every hard day I choose you. In sickness, I'm still here. I take an hour for myself on Tuesdays now. The nurse comes by so I remember how to be a man outside of caregiving, to learn that helps me be more steady for you. The good days feel like sunlight breaking through. You laugh, you tease me like you used to do. I hold on to those moments like they're gold, proof that love like ours will never grow old. I get angry sometimes, angry at the unfair, angry at a world that put us here. Then I look at you and the anger fades away, replaced by just showing up day after day. Some nights you don't remember my name at all, but I remember for the both of us standing tall. Because love was never about being remembered right. It's about showing up every single night. So if you're worn down caring for the one you love, know that you're doing something bigger than enough. Rest when you can't, forgive yourself the tears. Love like this outlasts even the hardest years. I promised you, and I'm not alone. In sickness, I'm still here. I'm still true. I'm still true. Every hard day I choose you. In sickness, I'm still here. Still here. Still here. Still here. Every single hard fought year, still choosing you. Still here. In sickness, I'm still here. I count your pills out every morning now. I count your pills out every morning now. I count your pills out every morning now. Learn the schedule, learned exactly how much you need and when. Learn the science, learned a language neither of us designed. The vows we said were young and full of hope. Didn't know back then how much they'd help us cope. In sickness and in health was just a phrase. Now it's every single one of our days. Some nights I'm tired down to my bones, but I promised you, and I'm not alone. In sickness, I'm still here, I'm still true. Every hard day I choose you. In sickness, I'm still here. I calculate. My mother sang to me in our old tongue. every lullaby, every song she'd sung. I sang the same to my own kids for a while. Then the new world crept in, mile by mile. They answered back to me in English soon. Easier for them, like a change in tune. I didn't fight it, didn't know I should. Thought it was just growing up, thought it was good. But now I hear the silence where it used to be. All the words I couldn't pass down, sitting quiet without a sound. My grandkids don't know their grandmother's song. I wonder where that language went, where it belongs. The words I couldn't pass down. I try to teach my grandson a word or two. He laughs, tries hard, but it's foreign new. Not his fault, not mine, just how it goes. Still it stings more than anybody knows. I called my sister overseas last week. We talked for hours in the tongue we speak. Felt like coming home inside my own chest. Felt like the one place I could finally rest. My daughter's learning now, taking a class. Says she wants her kids to have what didn't last. Through her own growing up, wants to give them back a piece of what got lost along the track. I found an old cassette my father made for me. His voice still clear, still steady, still free, telling stories in the language of his youth. I play it now for proof, for living truth. There's a community center that teaches it on Sundays. I bring my grandkids now in various ways. They fumble through the words, they get embarrassed too, but something in their eyes says they're reaching back to you. To the ones who came before, who crossed the sea, trying to hold on to a piece of family history. So if your language faded down the line, no, it's not gone, just resting, just biding time. A word here, a song there, it can return. Every generation still has more to learn. All the words I couldn't pass down, sitting quiet without a sound. My grandkids don't know their grandmother's song. I wonder where that language went, where it belongs. The words I couldn't pass down. My granddaughter asked me to write down every word, every phrase, every sound I ever heard. Growing up, she's making a little book. Says she wants a piece of it, wants a closer look. I cook the old recipes and say the names out loud, teaching through the kitchen, teaching through the crowd of memories that live inside a simmering pot. Some things get passed down even when words do not. I recorded my mother singing before she passed, saved every lullaby so it could last. Play it for my grandkids now and then, watch them listen closer, listen again. Maybe they won't speak it fluent, maybe not, but maybe they'll remember what they've got. voice still living in a song. That's enough to know that they belong. So if you're the last one holding on to the sound, don't let it fade completely into the ground. Sing it anyway, say it anyway out loud. Let the next ones hear it, let them feel proud. Belongs. The words I couldn't pass down, pass down, pass down. The words I couldn't pass down, couldn't pass down. Still living somewhere, still around, still trying, still teaching. The words I couldn't pass down.
I broke something I can't fully fix. Broke your trust with my own selfish tricks. Sat across from you, watched your whole world crack, wondering if I'd ever get you back. You asked me why, and I didn't have a good reply. Just excuses dressed up in a lie. Took me a long time to find the truth, buried somewhere in my own younger, foolish youth. So I'm not asking you to just forget. I'm just rebuilding brick by brick, earning back what I broke so quick. One honest day, one honest year, proving that I'm still standing here, rebuilding brick by brick. First few months you barely looked my way. I didn't blame you, just showed up every day, answered every question however hard, tore down every single guarded card. We went to counseling, sat there raw and bare, learned to say the things we didn't dare to say before, learned to really hear each other's pain instead of hiding it in fear. Some days you still flinch when my phone lights up. I understand I broke the trusting cup. I don't get angry when the wound still shows. I just keep showing up, that's how it goes. I gave you my passwords, gave you all my time, not because you asked, but because the crime was mine to answer for, mine to make right, mine to prove through every single quiet night. There were nights you cried and asked me to just leave, nights I almost did, thinking that it would relieve some of the pain I'd caused you, some of the weight. But leaving felt like one more selfish, easy fate. So if you're trying to rebuild what you once broke, no, it takes more than the words you spoke. It takes the showing up, the everyday, the choosing honesty in every single way.
We started dating again, awkward at first, learning each other new, easing the thirst for something real instead of what we'd known. Building something different, something our own. I write you letters now, small and unplanned, just to say I see you, just to understand how much I took for granted way back then, promising to never take it for granted again. 5 years later, you trust me again, mostly. Some scars remain, and that's alright, honestly. I don't expect the wound to fully disappear. I just keep choosing you, year after year. Our daughter doesn't know how close we came to losing something bigger than the shame. She just sees two parents who chose to stay, chose to build a stronger love, a different way. So if you're the one who broke it or the one who was broken too, know that healing's possible if it's what you both still wanna do. It ain't fast, it ain't easy, it ain't clean, but something stronger can grow from what has been. I'm still rebuilding, brick by brick, burning back what I broke so quick. One honest day, one honest day, one honest year, proving that I'm still standing here, rebuilding brick by brick, brick by brick, brick by brick, brick by brick, building something that will stick. Still choosing you, still here, rebuilding brick by brick.
The chest pains hit me on an ordinary Tuesday. Rushed to the hospital, no time to say goodbye to the life I thought I had. Just a wake-up call, terrifying sad. The doctor said I dodged a bullet, said you're lucky, friend. Told me the pace I'd kept could be the end. I laughed it off at first, told him I'm fine, but something in his eyes made me read between the lines. So I started counting things I'd missed along the way. And I'm living slower now, learning finally somehow that the meetings and the deadlines fade away. But a Sunday morning never does if you stay. Living slower now. I used to eat my lunch behind the desk each day. Now I sit outside and watch the world in a different way. Notice things I never noticed rushing past. Turns out slow was never gonna be my last.
My wife said she'd miss me even when I was home. Said my body was there, but my mind would roam to spreadsheets, emails, things that don't mean much. She said she'd missed my hands, missed my touch. I took my grandson fishing on a weekday now, something I never did before somehow. Always too busy, always something more. Now I know what really matters, what's really in store. I used to answer emails at the dinner table still. Now my phone stays in the other room until the dishes are done, the stories are told. Learn that presence matters more than gold. My old business partner called surprised to hear that I'd cut my hours back. Said have no fear, the company will manage, we'll figure out a way. Turns out nothing fell apart from my slower days. So if you're running fast without a look behind, running from the stillness you're afraid to find, slow down before the world does it for you. Slow down and choose the life that's really true. And I'm living slower now, learning finally somehow that the meetings and the deadlines fade away, but a Sunday morning never does if you stay. Living slower now. I started painting again, something I let go. Found a quiet joy I'd forgotten, didn't know. Still lives somewhere underneath the busy years. Found a piece of myself I thought had disappeared. My kids noticed first, said, "Dad, you seem more here." Said I laughed more easily, held them near, without checking the clock, without one eye on the door. Told me that's the father they've been waiting for. I still work, still have my place to be, but I've learned that rest is its own kind of victory. Learn that saying no can be a loving act. Learn to protect the time I can't get back. A year out now and I feel more alive than I did rushing hard just to survive. Turns out slowing down gave me more days, more moments to be grateful in more ways. So if you're running like I used to run, chasing something that will never be done, stop today before a doctor makes you stop. Choose the slower life before you hit the top of a mountain you don't even want to climb. Choose the ones you love, choose the time. Deadlines fade away, but a Sunday morning never does if you stay. Living slower now, slower now, slower now, slower now. Learning finally how, grateful now, present now. Living slower now.
Books all had a timeline for it all. Milestones we were supposed to watch unfold. But you took your own road, your own pace, taught me a whole new meaning of grace. The waiting rooms became a second home. Therapists and specialists we'd roam, from office to office, searching for the key that would unlock the world for you and me. I used to measure you against the rest, but now I know you're doing your best on your own time, in your own way. Every small step is a good day on your own time. The day you said your first real word at 5, the whole room cheered like you'd just come alive. Nobody in that room cared it took you longer, just cared that every single day you got stronger. Some people stare, some people don't understand. I used to let it sting, used to take a stand in anger. Now I just hold your hand instead. Let them wonder, let them think what they think. I said to myself, they don't know what I know. They don't see the way you shine, the way you grow. Your brother learned patience before he learned to read. Learned that different doesn't mean less. Learned indeed that love don't come with a checklist or a chart, just comes from watching you with his whole young heart. I remember crying in the car after that first diagnosis, grieving a future I'd pictured, the hardest process. But grief made room for something new to grow, a different kind of pride I hadn't come to know. You have a joy about you most people lose too soon. Find wonder in a bird, in a shape, in the moon. Teach me every day to slow down and see the world the way you see it, wild and free. So if you're raising a child who moves at their own pace, know there's no shame in a different kind of race. Every milestone means more when it's hard won. Every step forward is a battle you have run, 'cause you're doing your best on your own time, in your own way. Every small step is a good day on your own time. I found other parents walking this same road. We trade our stories, help each other carry the load. Nobody else quite understands the joy and the fear, the way another parent living it can, right here. Your teacher called last week just to say you'd helped another student find their way. Said you noticed when others felt alone. Said kindness like yours isn't often shown. I stopped comparing you to any other kid. Stopped mourning the timeline. Stopped what I hear deep down, the grief of a dream that changed. Found a new dream, better, less arranged. You're 17 now, and you've taught me more than any book or class I've had before. Taught me that love don't need a perfect plan. Taught me patience, taught me how to understand. So to the parents walking this same uncertain road, trust
trust your child, trust the pace, ease the load of expectation the world tries to lay down. Your child's timeline is its own kind of crown, 'cause you're doing your best on your own time, in your own way. Every small step is a good day on your own.